Hey guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to Future Obsession. Today we're live from Apple Park for an incredible event. I'm here with my friends and very intelligent individuals. We got Kate over here to my left and Brad. If you guys watched our previous episode together at WWDC, this is round 2, and this one might be even better than the last.
I think it will be.
Thank you guys so much for joining me.
I'm always happy to run it back.
Run it back. Okay,
So happy to be here.
let's start. Oh, thank you. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Actually, not elephant. I feel like it's something tiny, 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 but so powerful. The iPhone 17 Air.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It's somehow better than I expected. Like, I don't think any rumor did it justice.
Right? We've been all thinking about this for years and we finally have it. We just got off of Steve Jobs Theater off the floor. We had it in our hands like 10 minutes ago. What are your guys' initial impressions? Because I was shocked at how light and beautifully designed this iPhone 17 Air really is.
Yeah, I agree. When you got to see it, as soon as we left the theater, everything was all placed out beautifully, ready to go. And they had some of them kind of suspended from this awesome ring in the middle of the room, and then some on the tables as well. But looking at it, it was incredible. But as soon as you pick it up, like your whole experience changes. It was so small, so thin, but it felt so like beefy at the same time. Like it's so cool how it's just incredible how much they can fit into such a small body.
So it's 6.5-inch display with 5.6 millimeters thin, and it is 165 grams. And I actually used Apple Intelligence to tell me how thin a Granny Smith apple is. Not thin, sorry. How much a Granny Smith apple weighs, and it's 200 grams. So the iPhone 17 Air weighs less than a Granny Smith apple.
An actual apple.
An actual apple.
Crazy.
Kate, what were your first impressions?
I have such a hot take. I know that's very typical, but I am an iPhone Pro Max user. I have since a Pro Max was a thing. Before that, we had Plus, right? I want the biggest phone possible. I've already made up my mind. I am not getting a 17 Pro Max this year. I am getting iPhone Air.
Yes?
I was impressed in the keynote, but it was actually the act of holding it in my hand.
Yep.
That display size, I think, was gold. Not having it be, iPhone regular screen size, but almost growing it closer to Pro Max. It bridges that gap that I was concerned about by still having big screen capabilities. I love watching my content on the go and editing photos and all this stuff that I'm on my screen for. I wouldn't be able to go back, but I know with confidence that I'm going to enjoy that experience. And I just cannot wait for next Friday to actually be able to go get mine.
I'm so excited.
It's so funny you said that, because as soon as I experienced as well, I'm like, because I'm a Pro Max user as well. I was like, I don't really
Literally
like it.
my debate on the walk here. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to be an Air girly? But
I love it.
By the end of this video, I'm convincing you guys we're all doing it. Packed.
We're all Air.
Okay.
We're all Air.
all right, we will see. It is our tiny, tiny phone, but it is also extremely capable. We have 3,000 nits of peak brightness. So
Crazy.
This summer, I was in Croatia, laying on the beach, scrolling on my phone. And you know what?
Okay, casual.
Okay, we get
Yeah.
it.
Stop,
We get it. You were on
stop.
holiday. We get it.
I can't get over it. You guys see my tan? Anyways, so I was like, I really want more brightness. Like, I
Yeah.
never thought it was a problem. Like, I'm there with like a towel over my head so I can edit my photos. But with this 3,000 nit peak brightness, come on, that's a upgrade that I feel like we're wanting. At least I was wanting.
Yeah. There's always a moment where, it's so bright and you're trying to cover your screen. So
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw it on the floor. They actually had a new accessory. Apple announced it in the keynote, but we got to see it in person. It is the bumper. So it's not a case, but the iPhone 17 Air has a little bumper kind of case and a full body strap, so you can wear it like a cute little outfit. Did you see that?
I hadn't thought about the fact that Apple didn't have a phone lanyard like that before. I mean, I'm big into phone lanyards. I've done the third party, but seeing that set up together, that might have been the selling point, honestly. Seeing that little bumper case and then that really thin battery pack attached to it too. Can we talk about that?
MagSafe. Yes.
Yeah, that kind of setup, it almost makes the phone not much. It's like the thickness of an iPhone
yeah,
Pro.
I held it
but
with the battery and it felt almost like a regular phone. But then, yeah, if you take it off,
Totally
it's
optional.
that skinny buddy.
Yes, I love the dual colors on the design as well. So the keynote started basically with Apple being like, guys, like we really perfected design. We are design forefront. Like everything's so beautiful and aesthetic. And then we got to hold the devices in our hands and we're like, yeah, I felt that through and
Yeah.
through. You guys too?
Yeah. And the nice shiny body as well. How they have shined it up compared to the Pros.
I feel like this design story started with software back when we were sitting here at Dub Dub with Liquid Glass. It's a
Yes.
design story, right? Just
Yeah.
on the UI. But now that's carried over, and I feel like some of those aspects were materialized in these new phones.
I'm excited to use my Liquid Glass display with
Yeah.
the Air. I feel like
combo.
I'm just going to unlock like the next level, the future.
What a combo.
Right? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So you said you're going to be an Air girly, but
100%.
what about you?
I'm so torn because I feel like I need to have the Air in my hand like every single day. So I'm really torn, but I really love the Pros.
Get the
And the new orange,
So it's called Cosmic Orange.
cosmic orange. It's gorge.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I've never liked the color orange, but I'm gravitated and I think it's
Yeah.
a standout, absolutely
It's
beautiful.
such a standout.
Not only that, the anti-reflectant coating on the screen is what really like got me. Like I'm looking at it, you can notice right away looking at the device. Did you notice it?
Yeah, and I did side by side with my
Yeah.
16 Pro Max.
Was it night and day?
Pretty much that, and then the next thing that really impressed, doing a side by side zoom demo, 5x optical versus 8x.
8X is crazy. I did, where we were standing at the table, there was a Apple logo really far away, and going from 8 to 0.5, it was crazy. Like,
Crazy.
The depth was insane. Like,
Yeah. So I'm gonna link everyone's socials below. So when you post that, everyone can go and
Okay.
click and look at that because
like
that's
it.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So we actually get 348 megapixel fusion cameras. All three of them are fusions. The 8x zoom is 200 millimeters. Pretty crazy. It's called a tetra telephoto lens.
I love to use, I'm always using 2 times
Yeah.
or 5 times a lot, even when filming. I just think it frames really well. Like I will always set my phone up really far away and like zoom in. I just love how it
That's
looks.
how you get your videos to look that good?
A lot of them I film on 2 times, yeah.
Oh, that's a hack.
Yeah, it is a hack. But I'm so excited to experiment with the 8. I'm like, what can I do with this now? Like framing it and the depth of field and everything. I'm like,
There's so many good use
my
cases.
mind was running, yeah.
Last night I was at a Giants game. They won. It was sick. Anyways, I think I'm a Giants fan now. But that zoom would have been so good. I guess I got to go back to test it
You
out
do. That would be, with the orange one as well.
with the orange one.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? Because now I know you're an Air girly, but Kate, what do we think of the orange?
So I went to Syracuse, go orange, literally. So that color spoke to me in a way that an iPhone color maybe hasn't in a minute. There used to be a fun signature color for the Pro Max line. I would always get the dark green, the dark blue, but in the last couple of years, I actually just started going to silver or black because I wasn't feeling that playfulness. I'm so happy that playfulness was channeled for the 17 Pro and Pro Max. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a lot
It's
of
not,
fun.
and it's not pretending to be like, oh, this is a dark burnt orange.
Yes.
What was it? Desert titanium. Like it was. Don't get me wrong. It was a pretty color, but I like that it's not trying to shy away. It's fully embracing color, and we need some of that right now.
Bringing fun back into tech, and I'm so excited for it. I feel like I'm gonna be rocking that. Not to match, I gotta buy some orange things for my outfits. That's the.
Do you reckon you'll, what are you vibing with? Are you going to go Air or are you going to go Pro?
Okay, I'm looking at the Pro for myself, Pro Max. I'm always a Pro Max girly.
Yeah.
But you know what really got me was all the new camera capabilities and how
Yeah.
amazing the selfie camera is. Thank you, Apple,
That blew
for
my mind.
stepping that up. I bet they've been reading TikTok comments and everything of people being like, hey, we want better selfie camera quality because we're content creators, we're taking photos with our family. It's just intuitive to take selfies all the time. And Apple really stepped it up. We have a bunch of new updates to the camera. What's your
Yes.
favorite?
On the selfie camera?
Yeah.
I think, well, one, it's much better quality. So the lens is now square, where it was before a 4x5, I believe. and having the ability to zoom out a little bit for yourself, wide angle lens, or then being able to take a portrait photo in vertical mode, that was crazy. I was playing around with that as well at the tables. And because it's a much larger sensor, it actually is the same quality if you were just to flip your phone sideways. So it took a minute for me to try and catch up with the fact that you can take a landscape photo vertically.
You no longer have to move your phone sideways.
Yeah, and it has AI built into it. So if someone comes in the frame, it'll automatically widen.
Center stage.
Yeah.
Center stage.
And then if someone else pops in, it'll actually go even wider and get the full landscape. And you can toggle that on and off if you don't want that. But we tried that as well. And people coming in and out, and it was going in, out, in. Like it worked so seamlessly. It was,
oh my gosh.
That's awesome, yeah.
That was also an applause moment during the keynote.
It was,
so everyone's watching at home, but we're watching it projected on a theater and having, you know, an audience getting to react in real time, almost as if it were a live event. You get a couple of moments where you almost wish there was a pause for applause.
Yeah.
But this was an
Absolutely.
applause moment for sure. That first time we saw the camera reorientate to, you know, a landscape photo.
All the oohs and
Yeah.
ahs.
I may or may not have wooed loudly.
Oh, that was you?
I'll have to mute my video.
No, leave it in. People love it. Woo! I love it. Kate, your turn. Do the woo.
Woo!
And now, not only do we have that, we actually get a dual camera when you're like recording. So you can record the outside world with the outside camera, and it also record your face in selfie mode. So that's great for like reactions. I don't know. I'm thinking of like at a sporting event again, I'm taking videos and then you see my live reaction, or at like next year's Dub. You know, I'm going to be recording what I
Yes, that's
feel
such a great idea.
with what's happening on the keynote in front of me.
Wait, that's also kind of your video style. You're like,
Yes, but now I don't have to do
Right,
that. It
and
just
it-
records my face.
it's embracing a feature that we like on a certain flip phone.
Yes. And I think too, a lot of Gen Zs, right, are using that app where it's like, what's it called? The like app where you take a picture of your face and the outside world.
Be Real?
Be Real.
Yeah, be real.
Wow. That's a flashback.
Yeah,
Okay.
deep cut right there.
I guess they used to be. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but right? Is that not
Yeah.
it? And like,
And
It's a great addition.
It does use the same center stage when you're recording the selfie version. So if you are kind of like running around or moving around, you will stay pretty well centered in that recording clip of yourself while it's recording whatever you're recording. So, you know, you're not going to watch it back and you're popping around everywhere. It'll actually keep you pretty well in the frame, which is really cool too.
I can't wait to try that.
I would love to have to just put up my iPhone selfie camera so I can see myself, film my TikTok, and be able to walk around and it follows me. Like, that's my dream. I hope Apple does that. Like, center stage, like,
That's cool.
Is that what they're gonna do? Like, they're trying to do this, but maybe if I like move around a lot, like tracking me in the video. I don't know where I'm
cool.
moving around, but hey, you get ideas.
You want
when
the
you're there.
options, yeah.
You get the options, right? So iPhone 17 base model comes in lilac, sage, white, black, light blue. We got 120 hertz, and it has a new Shield 2 screen. So I feel like people can be a little less stressed when they buy a new device, that they'll actually have really good support, and if they drop it like everyone does, you're going to feel a little
peace
safer.
of mind. And now also on the back as well, there's no glass, so just the ceramic shield. So less broken phones out there.
Less broken phones out there. Which color is your favorite of the 17 lineup, Kate?
Ooh, I'm gonna go sage.
Same.
Sage, yeah. I
Yeah,
know
it's
lilac.
very pretty.
You always love it. Like, I thought that was a nice color to use to introduce it during the keynote. But seeing them in person, the sage felt the most distinct, it had the most character to me. But
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I like the sage.
I like that they're pushing little boundaries with the colors a little bit. Well, especially with this orange, because that was something very exciting. Now, let's talk about the AirPods Pro 2. So the keynote actually started about the AirPods, and everyone was hooting hollering. I heard him hooting for this too.
Woo!
About the new live translate feature on the AirPods Pro 3. Did I say Pro 2?
you said
You
Pro
did.
2 before.
Oopsies.
but-
Yeah.
Okay, correction. AirPods Pro 3. I'm just way too excited, guys. I had so many cappuccinos. So live translate feature. I'm happy about this. the keynote showed us a bunch of different use cases. So if you pop in the new AirPods, you can walk around and it will listen to the outside world and translate it for you. But you can also still hear what's going on around you.
Yeah, it seemed like a double press. I think that was the
That's
gesture.
the gesture?
Yeah. And then it will turn down the outside noise a little bit so you can hear the live translation of the person that's talking to you. But that seems so cool. Like to be able to still communicate freely, especially if the other person has AirPods 3 in as well.
If you and all your friends have AirPods 3, you can do, like, if I have AirPods 3s and you do as too, all of us, we can be all speaking a different language and it's going to translate for us live. And we can just be sitting having a dinner together.
Well, I'll be the English one because, I don't know any other languages.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But it gives you more opportunities now when you travel. I was just at the airport yesterday morning and the gate agent was trying to have a conversation with someone getting on the flight who didn't speak English, and they were using a phone to do translation. I'm sure they now have apps that help them with that, but it was still kind of clunky, and I wish I had a way to offer some help in that moment. And I feel like if just one person, if maybe the traveler was wearing it, it would take away some of that friction and also intimidation. I don't know about you guys, I still get kind of anxious at the airport. I don't want to do anything wrong, and I would be relieved in another country knowing that something might not get lost in translation just by wearing my AirPods.
Especially because you can quickly translate back. If you're just listening to them say something, you can quickly write your answer.
You can talk
show it. Yeah.
And your phone will listen and just show on screen what you're saying back.
That makes it so much easier, especially if you're solo traveling or just exploring somewhere new. Or even, I know I said this at Dub Dub, but even speaking to grandparents or distant family, that always is something great for me that I think is going to be a really big use case and would be really cool.
I also think Apple knows that we're not all sticking to our Duolingo streaks like we should be.
But also, I don't know, and I'm thinking if you're in class and you're in a language class, you pop them in and then you know what the teacher's saying. I don't know. It could be helpful.
Oh, when they quiz you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, what am I saying? And then you're covering your iPod, and then you just repeat it back.
Why do I think of weird ways? The AirPods Pro 3 also have a heart rate sensor.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So if you don't have an Apple Watch or you want to leave it at home, you can still get all your metrics.
I did a ton of work around the Powerbeats Pro 2 launch earlier this year. It was one of my top products to come out. I was just a big fan of the product line. Also orange would match the phone nicely. But I am on record in my review video saying, I don't know, kind of feels like this is an idea that's just here to prep us for it coming in AirPods Pro 2. So a little pat on the back validation.
Kate and you.
Yeah, I'm your little oracle for features that are, being maybe the water was being tested a little bit. I know because there's a lot of third-party integration there as well. But it's delivering on those features that were maybe not possible through the Powerbeats Pro, which is the ability to just open a workout in your workout app and have it track directly in there with your heart rate and calories, and you don't have to have your watch if that's not your jam.
Exactly. And then speaking about watch, we have blood pressure monitor in our watch and heart rate, of course. I feel my dad always, every day, he's blood pressure monitor, pumping it while he's watching TV. He's Croatian man. He's always checking his blood pressure. Now I can be here's a new Apple Watch 11. Now you can check it straight from your watch. With all the integration with the Pros 3, it's going to be cool because in the keynote, it showed how it kind of looks different now, the whole interface for the health app. We have sleep tracking and sleep cycles on the Watch 11, which is going to be cool too. Do you guys already track your sleep?
I don't. I have dabbled with it.
Yeah.
I haven't committed to it for a long period of time. I've just done kind of little bits and bobs, but now I want to, because there's sleep scores now. So
sleep scores, that's what it was.
Sleep
scores.
I'm interested to know my score. Or maybe, I mean, I don't sleep that great, so maybe I don't want to know.
I am a religious sleep tracker.
I know you are.
For many years now, I've tracked on smart rings, various smart watches, other activity bands, even, additional things in your room that track your sleep without contact. The watch sleep tracking, I don't take my watch off at night, so it just kind of does it in the background for me. It hasn't always been my go-to for getting the type of information that I need, but I love a sleep score. It's just a simple number to quantify my gauge, and I know that like if I've landed in like the 85 to 95 realm, I'm set.
It's like a reward in the morning.
It is. It's a little. Hey,
It's a little achievement for waking
know
up.
how to
Yeah.
sleep. But if I'm below that, I also really try to listen to my body these days and know that, hey, I need to maybe take it easy today, go a little slower this morning, find periods of my life where like maybe I don't have to give 100% today. Like maybe I can give some of that back to my body and rest. And that's like my mom coming through me right now. She'll be very proud I say that because, you know, what we do can often feel go, go, go. Having that glanceable number in the morning to give you that baseline, you don't have to worry about how much time you spent in REM. Like, sure, if you're interested, fine. But for most people, that's not going to be a decision maker for the activities you choose that day and how to listen to your body.
It also feels like a little game to me. Like, that's why I love wearing my Apple Watch when I'm working out, especially because it's like, oh, I get like all the little, what is it called?
Your badges?
Yes, badges. And like, you know,
all
when the
your
ring
rewards
goes and the
yeah,
reward.
like a firework.
The
goes off.
fireworks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of,
It's fun.
right? And the
Yeah.
badges. So now I'm thinking with Sleep Score, if I can get like a badge, or if it's like, hey, you slept and got like a 90%
You
for
slayed that
10
sleep.
days in
Yeah.
a row. I'm proud of you. Here's a badge. Like, I feel like gamifying sometimes, like my fitness routine or like my sleep schedule, things like that get me like really into it.
Yeah, because it might motivate you those nights that maybe you're going to bed a little bit late. You're like, actually, if I go to bed now, I can get my score for the week or something. Yeah, like it makes it a little fun.
Or competing with friends. Should we do that?
Let's do it.
We should do it. A sleep like score competition. I don't know.
I do competitions in the activity app.
I know you do. I've gotten those notifications and I always say no.
Oh, no, I love them. And yeah, Apple's always done a good job at kind of gamifying. And for me, it's always been a way to try new things. Like when it's a national park badge day or dance or yoga, like I may not be in the middle of doing that activity, but I might try to go out and do it if I know that badge is coming up.
Absolutely, yeah. Do you track your sleep?
I do. I have a few different rings that I love to use and I wear them kind of like on and off. But it really makes me feel like tuned in and really good. And I like using it when I travel because then I can be like, okay, I had 10 minutes of sleep on this flight. I need to really go to bed tonight so I can like beat my jet lag. That's what I'm excited about for the watch because I don't know, I just will have that right on my wrist on like a bigger screen. I don't think I would have to open up an app.
And the battery life. Come
Yes.
on, that was like my maybe number one takeaway from the whole keynote. The Apple Watch Series 11 will have up to 24 hours of battery life. And that's before low power mode comes into this conversation. No caveat. It has been 18 years for 10 years.
18 years.
18 hours.
18 hours, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
18 hours for 10 years. And that change, although might not seem like a lot, 6 hours, an Apple Watch can extend a little bit longer than that. So I think we're going to see a longer impact. And if you're focusing on things like continuous activity tracking, continuous sleep tracking, having more battery life makes that less, there's less friction there, right? Because there's a better chance your watch is actually charged enough to get through the night.
And it's really going to make people want to wear their watch asleep. I feel like before I wouldn't because I'd be like, oh, this is when I charge it, right?
Yeah,
You know
you'll
what I
wake
mean?
up instead.
Yeah,
And they
so-
charge so fast now. You know, you
Yeah.
can put it on while you're in the shower or
Absolutely.
a little bit.
Now, Apple Watch Ultra 3. I'm excited about this. I'm trying to get into my like fitness grind, you know what I mean? So I'm like, when the Ultra 3 was like on the screen looking all good with the largest display ever, I'm like,
Small
I got to be
bevel.
wearing that and it looks pretty sleek. What are you thinking?
I'm keen. I'm an ultra wearer,
Yeah.
so I'm excited. I'm thinking about going back to the silver, I think.
Yeah.
I love the black, but no, I'm so excited for it. The larger screen, I mean, this screen is already incredible, but now that the bezels are smaller, the screen's going to be massive. It's going to be, well, it's the biggest screen ever on an Apple Watch, so.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I was an Ultra person since the first came out 2-3 years ago. And I only switched to the Series Watch maybe within the last 6 months. I think I just was looking for something a little bit more low profile. But again, battery life. It is so important to me and such like a quality of life thing when it comes to a device. That's going up to 42 hours. Again, not with low power mode. So realistically, you're going to be pushing into like 60s, even maybe low 70s for battery
Crazy,
life,
yeah.
which for Apple Watch standards is pretty incredible. And I think alone a reason someone would be drawn to that versus the Series Watch.
Absolutely.
The day Apple comes out with a gold or rose gold Apple Watch Ultra, I will be hoot and hollering like
there.
you were today. Like, I love it, but I feel like I only wear the Ultra when I'm working out or like on hikes or like testing it or when I'm scubaing, things like that. But it feels so big on my wrist that I always go for the base model, of course, because it looks a lot prettier with my outfits.
I don't find it as comfortable to wear to sleep either. That was honestly one of the bigger problems is I felt like I was wearing it and I was almost like waking up and my wrist was hurting and I didn't really know why, even just the pressure of if I was sleeping on this side, whatnot. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to test out the Ultra 3, check out some of the upgrades. I mean, I don't think satellite connectivity can be understated enough. Such a huge upgrade and something that I really like hits on the target demographic for this watch as well.
It's made for people who are going to value that, right?
Yeah, and I similarly, like I might be willing to sacrifice style for security and safety.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and 5G as well.
Yeah.
True
Crazy.
True that. So the iPhone 17, let's talk about pricing a little bit. iPhone 17 starts at $799. The Air, I was actually impressed with the Air starting at $999. I think that is pretty darn good for what you get. What do you guys think?
That was on the lower end of rumors. So for those who were following pricing rumors, I think a bit of a pleasant surprise. Takes away some of the intimidation, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, it feels like at the right price.
Yeah.
I feel like for what you get, like it's pretty remarkable.
I'm going to have to do comparisons with like all the cameras and how I'm actually using it and how I like it to like really tell people like, oh, you need the Air versus the 17, or like definitely if you're a content creator, Pro Max. Like I'm always pushing Pro Maxes or just pros to content creator friends or anyone who's just like super into photography on their phones. But those prices stay the same. Pro is $1,099 and then the Max is $1,199. This is all US pricing, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because it's like very different.
In Australia.
In Australia, so I'm like, it just seems so much, because it's a little bit more in Australia after conversion. But again, for what they keep packing in and then like the price still, stays very similar, I think it's
a pleasant surprise for that too. We had so many rumors about how tariffs could be impacting the pricing of not just iPhone, but every Apple device. And the fact that across the board, there's not a higher price, even, for going back to AirPods and Apple Watch, I sent some relief. And for, the questions I was getting before the event, like, oh, what do you think? What are you expecting? I was like, I really don't know. It would absolutely be, I would hope in the best interest to keep prices where they're at. So maybe a little sigh of relief there every time the prices were announced.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, all of us were creating content and shooting stuff on the go as the keynote was happening. When we were in the green room, this guy was editing videos as we're having conversation. Kate showed up editing something. I saw her speaking, like doing amazing stuff. Which video of yours or what comment have you guys been getting from your audience? Like, which ones have been doing the best? Like, what is the audience saying right now?
About the current
Yes,
content?
about today.
Well, I was only uploading as we got into the room. So I actually haven't seen anything that's happened on my videos yet. Because like you said, once the keynote's on, you're trying to film and get everything organized and then you want to go and be all hands on. So you can obviously like edit whenever you like, but as creators, we want to get things out as quick as possible. So
I also stole them to come to this podcast like right away. I'm like the quickest time possible. So
I was like editing on the go. No. I'm so happy to be here. But I've just uploaded, so I haven't seen yet. But
okay, that's gonna be a little surprise.
yeah, it's gonna be a little
I just
surprise.
checked.
Yes.
a lot of comments on the switch or return, maybe I should say, from titanium to aluminum on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And I'm getting a little bit of mixed thing. My initial reaction also, if you just hear that, Apple's going back to using a material that doesn't sound as expensive, right? Like that has to be bad. But if you actually look at the design, which we keep coming back to as the driving force behind a lot of these devices, the way that the phones have been re-engineered, it actually makes so much sense.
Yeah, with that unibody.
From the cooling perspective, from thermal performance. We all have it. Your iPhones get hot. Like we can't escape it. Maybe we're just used to it at this point, but really our devices are not supposed to be getting that hot all the time. It's bad for the longevity of battery life. Yeah. Should the new design really deliver in keeping the phone cool, I'll forget titanium ever existed. So we're seeing some people who I think are catching on and actually understanding what that means. I saw a comment that was titanium was a fail, like this is good. And then other people would be like, why would you do that? So I'm hoping I can help kind of navigate people through that conversation.
Yeah, it's a good change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I just posted a video about how thin the phone is, the Air. And people were like, it's AI, it's fake. Like there's
God.
Apple didn't announce that. I'm like, I swear. So then I made another video where I had the phone in my hands and I pulled out different things. I pulled out a bobby pin from my hair and I showed how thin it is compared to a bobby pin. My bobby pin is thicker. Bobby pin is thicker, yes. And then I pulled out my ring off my finger and I compared it to, look at how small this is. And it's like the same thinness.
That's crazy.
Kind of crazy if you just like hold something up in front of you and you realize how small and thin that device is.
And we already know your next video is going to be with a scale and doing the phone with a Granny Smith apple.
with the apple, or just like different things in my house.
If I don't see that on your channel, I swear.
I need to like Uber myself a scale.
You need to put the sticker on the phone, like from the Apple, peel it off and then stick it on the back of the phone.
Okay, we can do that together. This is a team idea. So thank you guys for the idea. And okay, any last thoughts or any last things you want to mention before we wrap up?
I think it's the Air's gonna feel great in the pocket.
And in my little baby purses.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna fit so well and transport so well.
I actually put the strap on and it didn't feel like I was wearing anything. That's how light it was.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
So what I'm hearing is we are all getting iPhone Air.
I think so.
I'm a Pro Max girly.
I gotta.
The
You're gonna see us and you're gonna be jealous, and then you're gonna go
Maybe
return.
I'll
I think I'm
rock
just gonna
both.
have to have both. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna rock
Yeah.
both, guys. Okay.
I had one more thing. I did get to do a demo of the AirPods Pro 3, like actually put them on and listen to music.
did?
Yeah, that's not something that, when we're here for this short time before we actually get to test the products, a lot of the demos are maybe just, open an app and see what it would look like if a watch gave you a hypertension notification, or what your phone would look like if it was, engaging with satellite connectivity. But I actually got to put the AirPods Pro 3 in my ears, check them out. Everyone's going to be like, oh, they look exactly the same. They're not. I had my AirPod Pro 2 with me and I held them up.
Really?
It has been redesigned. It's subtle. It's very subtle. But the difference is there. The new ones are more lightweight. And then, of course, they have the addition of the heart rate sensor, which you actually can see. But putting them in, my watch kept buzzing off for the noise notifications because it was so loud in the hands-on room. I put on those AirPods. The noise cancellation improvement is there.
Really?
Yeah.
I absolutely believe it is there.
Wow.
That was my biggest takeaway from
That's so true. I actually did that exact same thing. And because they are 2 times better, I don't know the correct terminology.
Yeah.
Than
Active noise cancellation.
Yeah, it's 2 times better than the AirPods Pro 2, which were already so good.
Yeah.
And you're right, you can see a visual difference. And now that there are 5 different size tips for your ears.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, so they go obviously large to very small, so you can get that really good fit. But the main design, you can tell, is they studied so many ears. And
Were they lighter too in your ear? Do you feel?
Yeah.
It uses foam now in the tip.
Okay.
So
there's foam in that squishy
there's
part.
not as much weight to, when you would like hold them in your hand and you'd grab the tip would feel maybe a bit heavier.
Yeah.
It feels lighter.
Oh, I love that. I
There
know
were a lot of innuendos in
feel
that
like
phrase, but we're gonna ignore that.
all of us go on really long flights, especially you. I feel like that's going to be great because I kind of get a little bit of soreness when I'm wearing my AirPods for like over 8 hours on a flight.
Wait, yeah, we didn't even talk about the battery life.
Well, that's
did
what I was
we?
going to say. The battery's even longer now. Is
8
it-
hours.
Yeah.
8 hours.
Oh yeah, 6 to 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, incredible.
Which is again.
Did you just say 8 out of nowhere?
I said 8 because I just know.
That was pretty
No,
good.
no,
That was
no.
really good.
No, okay.
Yeah, long battery. I'm excited for that, and yeah, noise cancelling, especially on planes.
That's gonna be great for
Like
you.
I
going
said,
home,
AirPods
yeah.
Pro 2 are already so good, but yeah, like with that demo, it was crazy. As soon as it turned on, I was like, it was so quiet. Like you could
Namaste.
obviously still hear the buzz in the room, but like it was, yeah, it blew my mind.
I felt the
beautiful.
peace I needed
Yeah.
in that moment.
So
yeah,
zen.
and so we do a lot of, commerce side of things. So I actually look at like how many people are clicking through and buying the
Yeah.
new products. AirPods are one of the top selling products out there. Like if you're looking at the list of things today, I can't say for certain, but AirPods Pro 3 that are going to be around for a couple years now, very well are going to end up being the highest sold item of that in quantity.
Yeah.
So having those meaningful upgrades on top of already all the innovation that's been done there. I mean, I love that they called back to the hearing aid feature.
Yep.
Truly, truly an amazing feature that people already had AirPods and were able to just access them. Those features, I should say. Now in a new design, more comfortable, more inclusive, longer battery life, heart rate tracking, and for the same price. For the same price, too.
the same price.
Really
Yeah.
important.
I think there was no
Crazy.
shocks with prices today.
Yeah.
At least from the crowd and in my comments so
Yeah.
far, people have been like, okay, like understandable, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about.
Was there anything that you wanted to?
Last things, honestly,
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get my hands on the air again because
Yeah.
I feel like you're in that moment so
I'm having
quick.
withdrawals from it already.
Right, and I can't wait to go. We have a content studio here, so we're gonna go shoot some stuff, test it out, and I'm excited to take more selfie camera photos on the Pro Max, especially, and compare them to my 16 Pro Max. So I can really tell my audience, like, hey, you need to upgrade because of this, especially if you're a content creator.
Absolutely.
And then, or not, we'll see how we feel, right? Now, to end off this episode, I want to talk about our future obsession. It doesn't have to be tech related, but I want to hear what you guys are currently obsessing over. Now, Brad, you've been obsessed with Labubu's.
Boobies, yes.
You had one today.
Yes, I do. It's in my bag somewhere. Yes.
And now, what is your current future obsession?
My current future obsession, it is tech related, and it's kind of like bending the rules a little bit because it's an old piece of tech.
Ooh.
But I actually have it with
Oh my
me right
gosh,
here.
show and tell.
But it's actually my first gen iPhone.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love the photos you took on it at Dub Dub.
Yeah, I bought the first gen iPhone. Unfortunately, these weren't sold in Australia. I think it's because they were 2G and our, sciencey stuff. But I have been taking photos on this and I love how they look. They're actually so good. People were literally in the comments because, for reference, I did a post, at Dub Dub. I took photos on it and then I did a little dump. And people thought that they were fake. And I had no reason to edit them or do anything. I just wanted to see what they looked like on the
Yeah.
phone. The photos are so good, but I'm loving taking photos on it. They just feel really nostalgic.
Raw, right?
So raw. And like everyone, like it sounds so silly, but even just the buzz, like everyone loves seeing it. They want to take a photo with it or like hold it. But it's been cool taking photos. I'm going to do another little dump. So you can come and check it out if you want. But I'm going to do like an iPhone 17 shot on an iPhone 1 sort of thing, which will be really cute.
That's
I've been
so
taking photos
cool.
all day with it.
Okay.
So we'll have to get one after this as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's
What's
the battery life holding up?
Do you know what? It's actually so good. It's been on all day and it's still over halfway.
Oh my God.
Okay, wow.
And I'd be snapping.
You've been snapping.
I'd be snapping. So
That's
it's
very
really good. So that's
impressive.
my future obsession. It's old tech, but it's my.
And wait,
love it.
what OS is it running? What version?
I think it's 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it doesn't even have the App Store.
No?
Yeah, it's.
Oh.
so
What do you
good.
need it for? It takes photos. That's it.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Wait, what's the storage?
I don't even know.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Well, you tell us
It's like a
yours and I'll
little
have
brick
a
in your pocket, though. She thick.
Yeah, it is a little thick.
No, it's so cute.
It's so funny going back to my 16 Pro Max after this, because it's like, so once I'm tinkering it a little bit and then I go back to my phone, I'm like,
You're like, how did I ever use
Wait.
the text
Whoa,
on that?
so
Did you do a side by side with the Air?
no.
Okay,
I will
we'll
in
do
the
that,
content
yeah.
studio, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I need to find its storage. What is it?
All right. Well,
You
while
tell
he's
us
looking,
yours.
Kate, what's
Future
your
3
Obsession.
gigs. 3 gigs.
Three
Well,
gigs?
it's a 4
3
gigabyte.
gigs?
Yeah,
Holy.
heaps.
I will tell anyone who will listen right now that I got a new apartment.
Love.
And no, it's a big
Good job,
deal
Kate.
because
I'm coming
no, please. I have a second bedroom, which is going to be my office. So that's my obsession right now, is
Yes.
figuring out what my perfect home studio office looks like. I've actually never had that in my space. I have my work office and I've made do with the bedroom lighting, but this is the first time that I'm actually going to like get a desk and get a desktop computer and have all my content creation and gadgets that, you know, make me so happy all day and have that little sanctuary there. So
Your little
That's
home.
I'm
so
thinking about
exciting.
it 24/7.
And I know you're going to have Legos in there too.
Oh, don't blow up my spot. just a couple Lego. It'll be
so
tasteful.
exciting.
It'll be tasteful.
Yeah.
Anytime I want to
promise.
see what's newest Lego innovation.
Yeah.
Kate is there on the embargo, dropping it with it built and all. So I love that. Thank you.
So good.
Anytime.
Now,
What's your future obsession?
okay, so I bought a snorkeling mask.
Oh my God.
On Amazon. It was literally $30. And it's not just for your eyes, it goes over your whole face.
Oh,
and
like
you
a big
would
shield.
Yes.
Love.
And it's blue. It's really cute. It's like the blue iPhone 17. Anyways, so it's so good. It doesn't get like blurry or anything. So I'm able to see more fish. And honestly, yeah, I really love it. And going snorkeling is like my little
Your obsession.
calm, safe spot where I'm like, no tech. I just like vibe and go snorkeling.
Did you wear that when you did that cool diving shot?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember seeing that now. That was a
Yeah.
really cool video.
Thank you
that
very
was
much.
crazy.
Yeah.
Snorkel mask. Could you use it
Snorkel
for
mask.
anything else, you think?
Cutting onions.
Yeah, no, that's truly what I was thinking.
But I'm going to Hawaii in
You
a
need
few
to do
weeks,
that video.
and I'm gonna make a video with the Apple Watch Ultra 3 where I'm snorkeling and testing out the device.
The
So-
dive
combo.
computer.
Yeah, so I feel like that's gonna be
Perfect
really
combo.
cool, and like that's why I'm obsessing over the mask right now, because it was the best $30 I ever spent. And it's gonna help me make a really good video for you guys. So I'm really excited.
Can't wait.
Anyways, we gotta go rush off to the content studio, get our hands on the products again, and test them out to give you guys all of our thoughts and let you guys know what we're thinking.
Yay.
Where can my audience find you?
You can find me on social media. I'm Brad Canning with a C.
Love it. And Kate?
I'm everywhere at Kate Kozuch or at Tom's Guide.
Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching Future Obsession. I'll see you guys next week on more interesting conversations about tech. Bye.
Bye, guys.